Hey, everybody. Two boys, one brain
brain
cell.
cell.
That was just too perfect. I had to ruin that one. We are checking out some Jack Harlow featuring Drake, which is going to be interesting.
Okay.
I know I listened to some newer Drake, but when's the last time you've listened to Drake? Probably been
Yeah, I want to
his
say
early stuff.
Oh yeah, I want to say it's been at least 6 years.
Oh, okay. So that I
been a while.
thought it'd be more like, I thought maybe like Take Care, like that second or third album that he put out.
It could be that those songs. It's just whenever it pops in my playlist because I have a few Drake songs in there,
okay.
but I haven't listened to any new Drake.
Okay, yeah. So I've heard a little bit here and there, but I know you haven't heard Jack Harlow, right?
No.
I've heard his remix on Killer with Eminem, which was phenomenal, and then one of his other songs as well, I believe.
There's a chance I heard if he did stuff with Eminem, but
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess
that's about it.
we'll jump in and check it out. Like we always do.
100%.
Sometimes when I sit back and really let it register, I did everything I said I would and said it first. I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for. We about to feed these youngins to the metaverse. Meanwhile, I'm over here just trying to pen a verse, cause I'm done being extra with the extroverts. The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to stand next to Vert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't need no extra work. That's why I show up in a sweatshirt and let it burn. The world's mine, I just say fuck it, let it turn. The girl's mine, I just say fuck it, have it turn. The goats call me to the side like, can we have a word? I could've fronted, but I did this shit how I preferred. I know I should be humble, but it's something I just haven't learned. Soon enough, I had to make these bad habits burn. Soon enough, we about to come and get the shit we earn. You're not a fan now, but I remember when you used to be fanned out. I guess when the whole world loves you, people only got one way to stand out. All that time in the kitchen finally panned out. I put some flavor in the pot and took the bland out. I know my grandpa would have a heart attack if I pulled 100 grand out. So I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. I'm hip hop, do you fully understand? Fully automatic with the jams and it don't jam. At the shows I'm about to start handing out programs, cause y'all need to get with the program. I'm a grown ass man, call me pops, fuck around and take your phone ass man. Everybody know Jack, but they don't know Jack, man. They just know I got the flows and the hoes and the packed out shows. Ain't too many cons when you playing with the pros, except for how your life get exposed. But I make that sacrifice for the life that I chose. I know in Toronto they got salt for the roads, but school's closed in Kentucky, so I liked when it snowed. The kids carry chopsticks, not for rice in a bowl. School counselors all know how they life is at home. Cold like the Minnesota Vikings at home. Before I met Drizzy, I knew he and I would get along. But it's hard to crack jokes when you really want advice. I mean, what's it like to touch gold every time you touch a mic? Touching heights, no one gets a touch in life. Fucking right, young bachelor, what's a wife? Once in a lifetime, till I say I want it twice. One of a kind, know your everything is one of mine. Wanted posters with my face, they know who I'm wanted by. Yeah.
All right. Interesting so far.
Yeah.
I'll let you lead on this one. What are you thinking, bud?
So, all right. The beat.
The beat is definitely a Drake beat, which is hilarious.
Yeah, and then the singing behind it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, okay.
Is
I see you.
Yeah. Very unique.
And I kept
To say
like
the least.
getting a little distracted because my brain's trying to figure out exactly what is going on there.
Yeah.
So I'm like bouncing back and forth, and a lot of the words that I caught him throwing out there felt like they could have been used as like double entendres.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was a lot of. I felt like a lot of those.
But it felt like he was saying it twice rather than utilizing it as a double entendre, which is different to me. Definitely overall not bad. I like the flow of the song though.
Yeah,
sure.
it's one of those like very casual. Like
Yeah.
I could just bump this in my car while you're driving. You know what I mean? Like it just fits.
Yeah.
There was a line in there that I fucking loved though. Where was it? It was about. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was
getting there, bud.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but it was basically like him talking about the only way you're going to be popular is if you hate.
Yeah.
Like that. I was like, holy shit. I was like, that is awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a long verse.
Dude, it was.
And he like wasn't missing a step. There was nothing.
And there was times where it kind of dipped into like a little bit of flex music, but it came back out, and then it kind of was more him just kind of telling a story in a way, like our personal story.
Yeah,
like for him in a way, and some of it, obviously not all.
When I met Drizzy, it's hard to make jokes.
Yeah, that was a good line too, because I mean that's a fair. Before I met Drizzy, I knew he and I would get along, but it's hard to crack jokes when you really want advice. I mean, what's it like to touch gold every time you touch a mic?
Yeah,
that's a dope line. Like I like that, the whole 100%. Setup.
He's giving props to.
Yeah, and before Drake even comes in, which is kind of cool. So he's like talking to Drake a little bit at the end there.
Yeah.
I am gonna find that line where I was talking about.
Yeah, find that and bring it up at the end. Ready to jump back in it?
Send it, bud.
Yeah. Cold hearts and heated floors, no parental guidance, I just see divorce. Therapy sessions, I'm in the waiting room reading Forbes. Abandonment issues, I'm getting treated for. How much water can I fit under the bridge before it overflows? My son's gotta learn that forgiveness is a lonely road. The crib's on his wheel like motorhomes. Niggas love to try and test us like they know what we own. Chubbs got the magazine cover like Rolling Stone, cause we already know how they rock, they throwing stones. Whenever you getting bigger, there's growing pains. I got enough pull to make the city start throwing games. I'm out here making a mockery. I got my realtor out here playing Monopoly. How can I address you when you don't own property? They only finesse you when you don't move properly. Destined for the win, but you don't get a prize out of me. I'm destined for the top, but you can't get a rise out of me. 750 for the round canaries and they glittering. Man, you niggas drop trash, you littering. I'm over delivering to the point it's belittling. I mean, the PTSD is triggering, the profit is sickening, the stones are shimmering. Came from the north, but I got hot as fuck, so ain't no shivering. Yeah. Lucky me, people that don't fuck with me are linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. This shit is getting ugly. And every situation is transactional, and everything they saying is irrational, and every way they moving is promotional. Everybody's acting irreplaceable, it's like they ain't disposable. My urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though. Yeah. But I gotta get a nigga back for that. It's non-negotiable, it's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. I blow a head up, it's an inflatable. Baby blue G-class, I feel like a kid again. Praying on my downfall, don't make you religious, man. All I hear is plug talk coming from middlemen. All I hear is tall tales coming from little men. When I say bitch, I'm very rarely referring to women. Most of the bitches I know are niggas, they not even women. I know that sounds like I'm being funny, I'm not even kidding. Same ones that say they run the game when they not even in it. To be honest, y'all financial situation is my biggest motivation, and how you should take that statement is based on what you're making. Whips and chains like a dominatrix. If I see I spit in your faces. Daytonas with the green faces. Kentucky Derby races. My presence in the spot is so abrasive. Box at the Churchhill Downs, that's motivation. Yeah. And shorty like, you know that boy Jack is going places. I know. Yeah.
That beat is very interesting, to say the least. It almost gives that like an oldies vibe a little bit, you know what I mean?
I really want to know what she's saying.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Bothering you, wasn't it?
The whole song. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I got over it pretty quick, but I was curious for a minute. But I think she's just using her voice like,
I
think
like so too.
Vocal cords, obviously.
But it did bother me for the entirety of it.
It did?
Yes.
Nah, it didn't bother me hardly at all. Man, there was a lot to take in from both of those. Both of those verses were extremely well put together, first of all.
Yes. And
very lengthy, which I enjoy because you don't normally get that depth. It actually felt very I don't know how to put it, but with Drake, you being on the, I assume this would be a little bit more of a, I know he does stuff like this, was a slowed down, or but I was expecting more, maybe a little more of a upbeat, like not maybe clubby is the word for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
With him and Jack Harlow, especially from the 2 songs I heard of Jack Harlow, it was nothing like this.
Yeah.
So, and the way I'm looking at this is almost like they're kind of showing off a little bit. Like, hey, look at how versatile we are a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Check out what we can do kind of thing, or we're to tell you something real quick.
Lyrically, loved it. I'm not a giant, like, I wasn't like, oh, this beat is awesome.
Right.
But I thought it was okay. And then, but I think their verses carried it for me.
Yeah, I think the verses were solid. I love the part where he was talking about throwing trash and littering.
Yeah.
As I was dropping my trash.
Wow. On a table, not littering.
Yeah. Fairness. But just good timing.
Yeah, for sure.
And then when he said whips and chains is your motivation or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a different whip, and I like it.
Yeah. And then he spit on people right after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this is awesome. Where are you going to go rating wise? This is where I'm curious. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. So, based on the fact that it's lyrically wonderful, and I enjoyed that, but the constant distraction from the voice in the background that kept me way off base, I'm going with a 5.5, right in the middle of still 0.5 above average for sure.
Yeah.
Lyrically, definitely picked it up for it. I think it's very solid.
I'd go on a limb and say lyrically, that's what carried the entire
100%,
song.
100%.
I'm actually going to shock you on this.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go 7.4.
Hoo, buddy.
Playlist.
I don't think this makes a playlist for me right now, but I bet if I listen to it a couple more times.
This is one of the songs where I listen to and I'm more curious about, I want to hear more of the verses and just like dig into that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot to pack in.
Oh, yeah.
A lot. I was like, okay, well, this should be easy to find. And I couldn't even find the section that I wanted because there was like so much on both sides. I was like impressed, very impressed.
You never did find that, did you?
No, I didn't. No, it was a solid line too. But yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed this one. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of figured that you wouldn't be a giant fan just because Drake. You know what I mean? You haven't listened to her in a while,
Right.
and so I was like, well, it could be a little risky. And I know you weren't a huge fan of his slowed down stuff.
Right. That's correct.
And so, which is not really, the beat is what made it feel slow because they were flowing pretty fast.
Yeah, they were flowing while it was the beat and that voice.
You just want to know what it says. If you knew what
I
she
really
said,
do.
If you knew what she said, then you'd be fine probably.
Then I probably wouldn't even been paying any attention to her.
I think it was just her like making noises kind of.
I want to know
Like
what
singing.
those noises said.
Guys, if you know, drop that in the comments so we can listen to him bitch about it.
Nah, we'll still
That
listen.
speaking about bitches, Drake talking about the bitch.
That was fantastic.
Phenomenal. I was like, oh shit.
I'm just sitting there like,
And then I started laughing.
Yes.
The best part though was I started laughing. He goes, and I'm not even kidding. And I was like, this motherfucker's talking to me. He knew how I was going to react. Like it was very impressive to me.
I was just sitting there like, yeah, he's pretty much got that right.
Yeah, that was solid.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have any requests, do us a favor, drop those in the comments, and we'll have some fun with them. And until next time, 2 boys, 1 brain cell. Charles Beeson, Joel Norden. Peace out.
Peace.